Sorry, it literally just dropped off. So, hopefully you'll be able to rejoin. I'll just add a few people in. And hopefully we reconnect. Alright, I'm back. Hi Sarah. Technical difficulties, they're great, aren't they? Alright, so I'm just doing my tinted moisturiser on this side. But we're back now, we should have no troubles. Hi Spy. Had some technical difficulties with the last one, but I'm back. Alright. That's the light to medium. I'm gonna do a little light. I like the combination, but when I do end up getting it, I'll just get one, obviously. But yeah, like I was saying, I'm not sure where I was cut off, but the great thing about Senegence is when it comes to, we thought, like the foundations, you get them 3 ways. You can, if you're not sure the colour, we thought you can get a sachet with light, medium, deep. Then you can also get a set of sachets with 3 light shades, 3 medium shades, hi cat, 3 deep shades. Then once you've found the shade that you want, you can get, these are $6. They're the sample foundations, tinted moisturisers. You can get the highlighters. There's a few other things we have samples of. And it's a fairly generous tester. Like, you can use it a fair bit. And then once you... Yay! I can't wait. Can't wait to see. So once... If you are doing that and you can't get anything out, all you need to do is get some tweezers or anything sharp and pull the stopper out. And there's a bunch more product in the bottom. So that's really cool. And then, yeah, once you're satisfied with the shade that you've chosen, you can go to a full-size tube, full-size bottle. And the full-size bottle will last you a while. This is, the other cool thing is they're airless pumps, so they pump up instead of like a normal, hey baby, instead of a normal bottle or packet or tube, where sometimes you might have to cut it open to get like the last little bit. With the airless pump, it pumps up, so you get all of the product, and then you can even take the top off, and there'll be a bit left in the actual top where the pump is. So this side is just the tinted moisturiser, light and light to medium, because I like the mix. So you'd probably be able to see a little bit, like this is with the tinted moisturiser. This is nothing. So it's good, it's got a green extract in it, so it will counteract the redness or any discoloration you may have. And then on this side, I'll do the foundation. Tinted moisturiser, foundation, concealer. My little concealer hack that I've been doing for a while, and it's worked really well. So I'll just... If you've got any questions, there's a little question box down the bottom, or there's a box with a question mark on it. If you've got anything, just put it in there and I'll answer them. But anything you want to say about or ask about how I do my makeup or anything in general, feel free to pop it in there or just type a comment. And it's good because it's moisturizer. Like I always do in my morning or in my skincare routine, I always do moisturizer anyway, but it's like double the moisture. So it's pretty good. It's also got SPF in it, which is good. So it's good. All our products have skincare ingredients in it, even the makeup, and I believe... Thanks. It has... I'm pretty sure it's a SPF 15 in the... It might be the foundation. There's an SPF. Cool. No, I don't sell compact. We do have powders, but they're in with the brush. So I don't have any like compact powders, but got everything else, like the eyeshadow, highlighter, blush, bronzer. Yeah. You don't need a lot of powder if you don't want with Senegence. Thanks for the questions, Thai. Alright, so now I'll do the foundation. And I use this brush, which is just a Morphe brush. And I probably put too much on if I'm just doing half a face, but anyway. Sort of awkward doing half a face. I'll have to do that line again. So I'm just going to do brush and then I can always blend it in with my fingers. Thanks. I like it. It's in my rainbow series, so my last one will be orange. And in my rainbow monochromatic series. And then I'll do the Decades makeup. Has anyone got any suggestions on what series to do next? Like anything they'd like to see? If you've got any ideas, that'd be greatly appreciated. So if you just do the tinted moisturizer on its own, it's a good... It will cancel out the redness, but it'll just be like a light coverage. And then obviously you can build it up. Oh, that'd be so cool. I like that. Oh. I'm trying to like the comment pin. I'll pin that. And I'll pin that one too. That's a really cool idea. Thanks, Kat. Thanks, Guy. Hi, Kayla. So I'm just using all my foundation that I pumped out because I don't want to waste it. And then I do another little bit of, hi Liz, little bit more of the tinted moisturiser. It is still just the tinted moisturiser though, so it's just layering up a little bit. Right, I'll do concealer. I have a little hack that I've been doing recently that I'll show you. So I'm using my light colour concealer. I've got our Snow Shadow Sense. There's not a lot left. I do need to order another one. I pulled the stopper out to get the last bit of product and used it fairly quickly after that. I think I'm scraping the bottom. Hi, Amy. Yeah, I'm scraping the bottom. And Pearlizer, which is our highlighter. I am going to add more later because I'm obsessed and I love being super glowy. But right there, so there's the little dots, the concealer, the white shadow scent, Snow Shadow Sense, and Pearlizer. I'm just going to use the same brush that thanks Amy. Same brush that I used for foundation. Now this will look a bit weird when I put it on, but it's not going to stay white. So then I probably used a smidge too much if I'm just doing one side, but anyway. So I've typically just been putting this in like the same area you'd normally just conceal. Again, hard if you're only doing one side anyway. I'll just blend it out. If it goes a bit on the other side, it doesn't matter. It's just my nose. Yeah, so I do like under there, a bit on over the brow, above the brow. And because it's got the Pearlizer in it, it like brightens, gives a nice little glow. And like I said, I'm gonna add more. I'm gonna put a bit in my highlight area. Hi, Mace, I think. So yeah, you could leave it like that it'll just give you a nice glowy, like awake look. And that's probably all everywhere I'm gonna put it. I'll do a bit here. So yeah, I'm gonna do everything else will be the same on both sides this time, or from now on. It's a bit weird doing half and half, but that's alright. So I'm gonna do my highlighter first. And I'm gonna mix both. So currently we've got our regular Pearlizer, which is this one. And then we have there's the advanced anti-aging one. They're part of the foundation range, so it is foundation and advanced anti-aging foundation, but they're in the shade Pearlizer and they're a nice shimmer, or like One's more of a pink and one's more of like a yellowy sort of colour. So I'll mix those two together. I'm just using my fingers because I think if you just use fingers, or even if you use a brush as opposed to a sponge, you get as much as you can, as much like shine. And if you use a sponge, it's gonna soak into the sponge, which if you just want like a subtle glow, you can obviously absolutely do that, but I like a bold glow. I don't know who's out there, put a little like hand up emoji in the comments if you love like a beaming highlight. If you are just, thanks. I've been trying to I've never really braided or plaited or plait my hair before. So I think it was last Wednesday, I did it like when I got out of the shower, and I was like, it's not that bad. Yeah, I'm the same. I love a beaming highlight. But yeah, so I've been trying to, whenever I wash my hair, I'll just plait my hair, and because I really like curly hair, and it was always nice. I'd always get mum to braid my hair because I could never do it myself. But I've been starting to do it. And yeah, yesterday I just decided to do two on each. So I find it a bit easier and it works a bit better for me if I do the ponytails than I do the plait from the ponytail. But then yesterday I decided I'd just do two. I'd do two plaits out of each ponytail, and I think it worked out, or hopefully it will have worked all right. I like it. I think it looks cute. And it'll be good when my hair gets a bit longer. I have a crimper and I like that effect, so that'll be good when I can crimp my hair and it's nice and long. I can crimp it. Hi Patty. I like it. I can crimp it at the moment at this length, but obviously if it's longer it's going to have a better effect. So I'm trying to grow it out, but there's always that struggle, isn't there, of I want short hair, and then you like short hair, and then you want long hair, and then you've got long hair, or you cut it short and then you have to wait for ages for it to grow. And I feel like mine doesn't. I probably killed it a bit with all the dyeing it and stuff. Hi Jess. Good to see you, sort of. How are you? I'm going to add more highlighter later, but I'm going to move on to bronzer and blush. So for bronzer, hi Nessie. For bronzer, I've been using, the mirror went out again. For bronzer, I've been using Cinnamon Shimmer Shadow Sense. I like it. I think it looks decent. And then I end up topping it up with Bronze Dust. I'm good, thank you. That's good. How's Arlo? How are you guys all going? So I'll just dot it. And I'll use this foundation brush. So it's easy. You can definitely use sponges. Actually, this blends out really nicely with the brush. I've never blended it out with the brush. You can use sponges, you can use your fingers, you can use a brush, whatever you decide, whatever you'd like to use. And there's always ways around. If you find something hard, you just use a different method. So that was good. That was nice and subtle. I would add a bit more. And as you can see, got a couple of minutes to blend, like to work with your shadows. And then as it dries, it's harder to blend it, so that's good. Yeah, a little bit. I sort of have a couple of days a week. Better, like 10 hours a week or so. It's definitely a lot quieter than normal. She's such a cutie, Jess. She's an absolutely adorable. Yeah, I normally just get 10 hours or so, which is better than nothing, and I know it could be a lot worse, so I am grateful that I'm able to do that. Right. Blend. Makeup doesn't have to be hard. Like it should be enjoyable. It doesn't. Yeah, she is. That's good. Yeah, I feel like I've obviously I've worked a few times recently, but I feel like I haven't been doing anything but makeup, which is good because I love doing it. And I love experimenting with different colours and like different looks. Yeah, you definitely did well with her. Yeah, it's good to... the only bad thing is, and I know everyone's in the same situation, it's hard because week to week you don't really necessarily know what you're going to do. And even though there's nothing to do as far as like going out and stuff like that, there's nothing you can do. It's still nice sometimes to know, like if you're going to be doing this or if you're going to be doing that, what you're doing. So that's the only downside I think for at the moment. And like, yeah, everyone's in the same situation, so everyone just has to be there for each other. But I'm still sort of nervous to do a live, but I love doing lives. So before I get distracted again, then I did bronzer, and then I'll show you. So it's got the brush attached. It's locked at the moment, but then if you turn it, it's unlocked. Locked. So you can't get... Oops. I just flung it across the room. It's got a good amount of powder out there. Alright. I'm not going to throw it again, but it's locked at the moment. Then you unlock it. Just lost a few hairs. You unlock it, and then if you just tap it or like tap it on a hard surface, then the powder comes through from the little canister through the brush and dispenses in the brush. And then if you want a more of an intense bronze look, you can just unscrew the brush. There's the product in there, and then there's more in there. And you just screw it back on. That's enough for me for the moment, and then I'll just do some bronzing. Yeah. Oh. You should try and make time. I know it would be hard with a bub, but just, yeah. If you do have time, do it, even if it's just a little bit. And if you don't like it, just wipe it off and start again. That's one of the best and worst things at the same time, if that makes sense. Like, it's the best because if you don't like it, if you don't like it, you can always just scrub it off and start again. But then the bad thing is, at the end of the day, it's gonna have to come off. That's probably, like, at least if you take photos of your makeup, then you've got those forever. Just don't know how it looks. Is that in my mirror? Yeah. And so with the brushes, we've got Bronze Dust, we've got Silver Rose, which is, you can use that as a blush or you can use it as a highlight possibly. I haven't thought it. I'd love to get my hands on it and hopefully I will soon. I'm just trying to save a bit of money so I can do another bulk order. And then we have the translucent one. We have the one that will be the setting powder. But I haven't had to set my face like once using Senegence. So like you don't need it. And it stays flawless. Like though swimming in it will stay flawless. It's smudge proof, waterproof, lipstick is kiss proof and all that, and the lipstick is one of my favourite products because it lasts 4 to 18 hours, and if you have 3 tubes, if you have 3 different colours, you get 27 different combinations, which sounds crazy, but like, yeah, it's because you work in layers. You do 3 layers of the lipstick. So yeah, if you have 3, you can do like a layer of 1. You can do 3 layers of one colour, then 3 layers of another colour, 3 of the third, and that's 3 combinations. And then you can just mix and match 2 layers of one, 2 layers of another, or 1 layer of one, 2 of another, 3 of... If you really want to, you can do 4 layers, but absolutely no more than 4. But 3 is the standard amount. And then when you add glosses, like there's just more combinations in that, or even more combinations. It's pretty cool. Has anyone got any questions for me? Right. Blush. So we do have our tubes of blush. That's Pink Berry, which is a really nice pink colour that you can actually use for shadow. All of our products are pretty universal. So you can use eyeshadow. So you can use eyeshadow for eyeshadow, obviously. Lips, it's not going to last super long, but if you're just doing a fun look and you're just going to put it on, take photos, take it off, you can do that. You can use it for eyebrows, blush, bronzer, all those typical things. Probably not foundation unless there was one that was like the best colour for you. You can use one for concealer. You can use Candlelight for concealer. So, and then you can use it for highlight if you want. If there's one that's the right highlight or the desired highlight colour that you want to have. Like this. This is Buttercup Shimmer. If you just put a little bit on, it could be a nice highlight, and blend it in. So that's quite nice. And then, yeah, you can use blush for eyeshadow. You can use blush for bronzer. It's just because you have an eyeshadow doesn't mean you need to use it as an eyeshadow, basically. Let's just put it like that. So that's a nice highlighter. Alright, now back to it. So for the blush, I'm going to use Mauve Shimmer Shadow Sense. I've been doing this a bit lately. I'm pretty sure it was Sarah Elizabeth Beauty on Instagram. She's a distributor from the US. She's lovely. The last time I saw she's got 13 more followers to go before she gets to 3,000, so go follow her. Get her to 3,000. She's so deserving of it. Yeah, I saw that she did that. And she also did the concealer, shadow and highlighter trick that I did before. So I put it on my palette, it's up top, and then I just put the brush through it to spend. So I get a nice blush. It's a nice colour, and yeah, so you can, if you have a colour and it's a bit scary, you don't think you'd be able to use it as eyeshadow, use it as blush. You can do it with the lip sense as well. You can mix it with your highlighter if you want to like match, depending on the colour obviously. But if you want to match the colour that you're wearing on your lips for the day, you can match it. You can do that and then pearlizer to give you a nice blowy blush effect. But I like the Mauve Shimmer. I actually used a bandana shimmer the other day. It's a bit hard to tell, there's not a great deal left, but it's like a reddy burgundy maroon, like one of those sort of colours. I thought it'd be a complete fail, but it was really nice, and I added it with mixed it with pearlizer, and it was really nice. Alright, so that's the Mauve Shimmer. So I'll do my lips. I have a few colours. Oops. And you have to shake them up to get the pigment, to mix up the pigment. So I thought Blue Jay, Skyline, Team Wicked, Midnight Muse. So if anyone's out there and anyone's watching, do I do a dark, or do I do a light, or do I do an ombre, do I do like liner? So as like if I could do Team Wicked, or I could do Midnight Muse as a liner, and then I could fill it in with one of these. I'll just add some more people to watch, hopefully. Add you back in. Alright. So, if anyone's out there, what colour? Do I do an ombre? Do I do straight colour? I'll do a little swatchy swatch on my hand. So I'll start with Team Wicked. Shake it up a bit. It's sort of like the purpley blue. Oh. Hi Riley. What have we got? So I'll just swatch the lipsticks that I've got to choose from. I'll do a couple of layers so it's nice and pigmented. And then you guys can choose which one I do. Because I could sort of do like a light lip, or I could do a dark lip. So just give me a couple of minutes and I'll work up the pigment. They are a little bit messy, these swatches, but that's okay. Alright, that. Questions? If anyone's got any questions, feel free to ask. Oops. Alright, those two would. Blue Jay was this one. Does anyone want me to do a bit of a swatch, like of a few different combinations? Like if I just I'll do a massive photo and then I'll just like showing you different combinations you can do with if you have 3 colours, or would anyone be interested in that? That's the right colour. So let's do one more layer to do it justice. Like I said, these aren't going to be perfect, but that's okay. So this one, what was that? Styline and Blue Jay look pretty similar, but just alright, so right here we've got Team Wicked, Midnight Muse, and we've got Blue Jay and Styline. So hey Amber. So Team Wicked is number 1. Midnight Muse is number 2. Styline. No. Hey, Sheridan again. Then Blue Jay and Styline. Just need to go grab a makeup wipe of some sort. But I'll take you on a little journey. Just made a little bit of a mess. So just bear with me a moment. Alright. I'm back. I've got my makeup cloth. Put you back there. Alright. What's everyone think about what lip colour do I do? Team Wicked, Midnight Muse, Styline, Blue Jay. Those two might be swapped around. But I know the top one's the darkest. I know which ones are the darkest. Blue Jay. Alright, cool. Hi then, Mel. Do I do Blue Jay by itself, or because I sort of want to do a bit of a dark around the edge, around the outer. So do I do one of the darker ones and Blue Jay and make it like an ombre? Moral of the story, if you can, don't get your lip sense. No, do ombre. Yeah, ombre. Alright, cool. Moral of the story, don't get lip sense on your hand. It's super hard to get off. It's good though because it shows that it's going to last a long time. Good staying power. So, what makeup did you get today, Sly? Right. Just clean these up while I thought. Did you Sephora, Mecca? What did you get? They're a little bit cleaner now. So I'm doing ombre with Blue Jay and Midnight Muse, Team Wicked. Midnight Muse is more blue and Team Wicked sort of more purple, as you can see. So actually might do Midnight Muse. Do Blue Jay. Oh, nice. Sounds like a good haul. Good self-care there, Sky. Right, shut these back in. Right. So I'll outline with Midnight Muse. And then I use a little brush. One that's like already stained with blue, so it won't matter. Yeah, that's good. There's a bit of a saying that makeup can't be a 10 if your skincare's a 2. Yeah, your makeup won't be a 10 if your skincare's a 2. So there's no point having the most expensive and best makeup out there if you don't, if you don't protect, like if you don't start with good skincare. I don't know what happened before, but anyway, we're back. So that was just the outline, and then I'm gonna go in, Hi Laura. So I might outline and then I'll go over it with the Blue Jay and it will just hopefully create a nice ombre. So with Lip Sense you work in 3 layers. So this is I'll do 3 layers. I'll do a couple of layers of the outline. Then I'll do Blue Jay in the middle. Then I'll just, hopefully it'll be a nice blend, nice combination. I can't wait for you to do my makeup again, Sky. It'll be good. So let that dry a little bit. Might do one more small-ish layer. It's always nice to get your makeup done by someone else when you do it all the time. Questions? Does anyone have questions while I'm doing my lippy? Right. So, Blue Jay will go in the middle. And for the first layer, I might just do it like just literally in the middle, and then I'll see how it goes. I'll see if I can do that. And if you can, keep your lips open. You might, if you're talking, you might talk a bit funny. Oh, that's pretty. And then too tall, does it? No, it doesn't. When you first start using it, it can feel a bit, it can get a bit of tingle, but the more you wear it, like the better. I'm doing a blue look. The more you wear it, the better. Like the longer it'll last on your lips, basically. It'll be so good. Alright. So. Layer 1. Layer 2, after I shake it up. I'm taking this next layer up a bit higher into where I did Team Wicked. No, sorry, it was Midnight Muse. So I'm going over Midnight Muse a bit. I may go back over and do a little Midnight Muse. Just to define it more. I'm not going to take too much longer on the live. I just had a friend try to call me, so I'm nearly finished anyway. But once I'm done, I'll take photos and I'll upload them on my Insta. Got a cool little blue dot. Alright. I'm overlining a little bit, and I just stabbed myself with blue. I overlined a little bit, but I'll just go back in with my candlelight. Right. So lips done. I'm gonna seal them in with gloss. I'm gonna use Bold Glitter Gloss because I reckon it can have a bit of a sparkle. And then I'll show you the cool trick. Everyone's probably seen it by now, but that's alright. So, and nice and glossy. And now you can rub your lips together. The gloss locks it in. It's not a stain, it bonds to your lips, so the gloss locks it in place. And then throughout the day, the gloss will come off, and then what you're left with is the colour, and that won't come off. It lasts 4 to 18 hours. They're nice and glossy. And another one I'm running out of, I need to buy more. Bold Glitter Gloss, love it. I pulled the stop out a couple of times just to get more glitter to the top, and then I put it back in. Alright, so that's the gloss on. Nice and sparkly. So, the little trick is, or the cool thing is, that gloss on, it's all glossy. Now this is pre-existing lipstick on my fingers, so I'll do it on a clean finger. So the gloss, obviously, as you can see, comes off. The lipstick doesn't come off. Gloss comes off, not the lipstick. So yeah, as throughout the day, like if to help the colour stay like perfect colour from when you applied it, all you have to do is just gloss again, like before you eat. Again, the gloss will come off, the lipstick won't come off. And yeah, it's 4 to 18 hours. And so this is going to last me a while, for the rest of the day. And I don't normally read gloss throughout the day, but if I did, it would last even better. It lasts amazingly just with the one gloss application. I normally do a fair bit of gloss because I like it. That's the way I like it, but I'll just flip it around and you can see in the mirror. If you can see that. I'll just... So, just to recap, denim Denim Shadow Sense, and then Lapis Glitter, Light Sapphire, Sapphire Shimmer, Blue Jay, Midnight Muse, Ombre, Gold Glitter Gloss on top. This side was the side I just, for base, I just did the light to medium and light colour correcting tinted moisturisers. Then, hi Emily. Then I did Pearlizer, the Advanced Anti-Aging Pearlizer and regular Pearlizer mixed. I added Buttercup Shimmer on top to give it a bit more of a highlight. Cinnamon Shimmer Shadow Sense for bronzer, then the translucent loose powder in Bronze Dust. Mauve Shimmer Blush. And on this side I've got the Fawn foundation and everything I just mentioned. And yeah, I'd be happy to go out if I just had if I only had could only use 3 products. I just forgot that I didn't mascara. Rookie mistake, but I'll just mascara now while I'm talking. I like how it turned out. What do you reckon, Emily? Does it look alright? I'm just doing the 3-in-1 primer and then I'll do the mascara. So yeah, if I just had 3 products, if I had to use 3 products and I had 10 minutes to do my makeup, which if I'm just doing a basic look, I can do it in 5 to 10 minutes, I would use the mascara, the primer and mascara. I'm counting them as one because I use them together. So that, the tinted moisturiser and a lip, whether it was a tinted gloss or a full-on lipstick. Yeah. If it's 4 products, I'd use Pearlizer as well. So I'd be happy to walk out the house in lashes, my lashes. I don't use use fake lashes anymore. I'd be happy to walk out of the house in 4 products, being the mascara primer duo, a lip, any sort of lip, whether it's just a gloss, tinted gloss, or full-on colour, Pearlizer, and colour correcting tinted moisturiser. I do have 2 minutes remaining, but I'm nearly done. So I'll just quickly. I always talk too long. It's fun. I enjoy it and I just take my time. Sometimes it's a bit detrimental, but it's alright. So mascara. Chuck this on quickly. Get it from the root, pull it forward, or you can just blink. And it makes for a good application. So, like I said earlier, the next live I do will be my orange look. Then I'll start my new series. I've had a couple of good suggestions in this to do Disney next. Disney princesses, so I might do some research on that and then come up with a good. It'll be easy with that because I can just go for work with the colours of their dresses. So Bella, I could do yellow. Aurora or Sleeping Beauty, I could do pinks. I can do red for Ariel for her hair, or green for her tail. Yeah, so that'd be heaps of fun, and I might actually do that before I do my period series. It depends. But yeah, so I just did that super quickly because I don't want to run out while I'm mid-lash. But yeah, that is the 3-in-1 mascara, a 3-in-1 primer and mascara. That's the look done. I'll